Hey everyone, welcome to the fourth week of June 2025, Railfan updates and announcements. The Conway Scenic Railroad will be having some special events to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the completion of the Portland and Ogdensburg Railroad line. And this line was originally built from Portland, Maine to Fabian in the town of Carroll. One of the events is the Frankenstein Trestle Completion Special that will go from North Conway to Fabian back tomorrow, June 29th at 11:30 a.m. From June 30th to August 1st, the Mountaineer excursion trains will have enhanced live narrations focusing on the building of the Mountainside Railroad. And more events are being planned for August, so follow the Conway Scenic Railroad on Facebook for more updates. The Danbury Railway Museum was recently preparing Boston and Maine SW1 diesel locomotive number 1127's trip from Pennsylvania to its new home at the Danbury Railway Museum. The locomotive's plain bearing trucks were swapped out with roller bearing trucks from an SW8 in order to travel on the National Rail Network. And thank you to the museum's volunteers and contractors who are helping to save this locomotive. Another historic railroad seems to have a brighter future ahead, as some folks are working to reactivate the Lowville and Beaver River Railroad a couple of miles at a time. Their first goal is to clear and reactivate 2.5 miles of track from the end of the line in Croghan to Beaver Falls, New York, as part of the 120th anniversary celebration for the village of Croghan. Another locomotive receiving attention at the Rochester and Genesee Valley Railroad Museum is Rochester Gas and Electric number 8 last Sunday. Click on the link below in the description to sign up to become a volunteer today. More exciting things are happening at the United Railroad Historical Society of New Jersey, as Pennsylvania Railroad coach number 1547 has finished its needed work, and this coach and the New York Central passenger cars have already made their way for the Finger Lakes Rail Experience, and excursions will begin on July 4th. The Genesee Valley Transportation Company completed the restoration of 2 historic diesel locomotives, including the Delaware and Hudson Alco RS3 number 4068 and Nickel Plate Road painted Alco PA4 number 190. It has also been announced that the 190 will make its public debut on July 11th and the 12th this year. Progress is still being made on the Gettysburg Excursion Railway's depot to be 100% ready for tourist trains. The tickets have yet to go on sale, but once they do, I will share the link in the community tab of this channel. Coming Saturday, August 2nd is the 2025 Cassandra Railroad Overlook All-Nighter event, where folks can watch the heavy train action on Norfolk Southern's Pittsburgh line and hang out with other rail fans. More details and rules will be published in the coming weeks, so check back the Cassandra Railroad Overlook Facebook page for updates. The Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Museum will offer special tours inside the restoration shop, where Reading 2101 or American Freedom Train number 1 is receiving its cosmetic restoration. Tours will be offered on July 4th, September 20th, and October 18th. These tours are for ages 13 or older, and hard-sole closed-toe shoes are required, and each person must complete a hold harmless form upon arrival at the museum. Tickets for the Cass Scenic Railroad's Photography Weekend are now on sale. This photo event will take place on Saturday, November 8th and Sunday, November 9th. Photographers will be able to photograph trains on the Mountain Line and the Greenbrier River Line with the night photo session. We have some great announcements from the Virginia Museum of Transportation in Roanoke. Starting yesterday, there will be a behind-the-scenes tour of the famous Norfolk & Western J-Class number 611 on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. These tours include getting a closer look at the 611, while the crew members explain what does it take to maintain and operate the 611. Also, a limited number of used stable caps are available for purchase, so you can own your piece of 611 by buying them to support the museum. More railroads are getting ready for the 250th Anniversary of America celebration in 2026, as both the Wheeling and Lake Erie and the East Penn Railroads have painted one of their locomotives in patriotic paint schemes. Now, a question for you all. Which one of these units looks the best? Drop a comment down below. Recently, new windows have been installed at the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum's Grand Junction Depot on the 2nd floor. This was made possible thanks to a grant from the Tennessee State Museum's Capital Grant Program. This past Saturday, June 21st, saw the delivery of the Blue Florida East Coast Railroad caboose to the Port Orange Depot Park that will be placed on display. And thank you so much to the volunteers of the Florida Adventures in Railroading and everyone else involved in giving this caboose a new home to be enjoyed by visitors. The Hoosier Valley Railroad Museum's train rides are growing in popularity to the point where a coach car has been brought in from AMC Rail to add seating capacity. Union Pacific Challenger 3985's rear tube sheet has returned to Silvis, Illinois after being stress relieved and water jetted. And the next step is to install it back into 3985, completing another major step in rebuilding the Challenger. At the Golden Gate Railroad Museum, a professional has offered to paint the roof of Southern Pacific business car number 141, named Oakland. Only $4,000 is needed, and at the time I made this video, $280 has been raised. I got really excited when I first saw this picture, as Siemens Mobility is wrapping up the first Amtrak Aero train set that is expected to be placed into service sometime in 2026. Progress is still being made on Mount Rainier Scenic Railroad's Porter-built steam locomotive number 5. This is a good time to donate to this locomotive, as Polson Logging Company number 70 is scheduled to go out of service later this year, as number 70 hits the end of its federally mandated 15-year inspection period on September 7th. Some parts of the rebuild have been done recently, including the bottom 17 inches of firebox were being cut out and will be replaced with fresh steel. Also, a lot of rivets had to be removed from the locomotive. At the time I made this video, $16,120 has been raised. We wrap up this episode with some news up in Canada. The Via Rail Historical Association has acquired 2 more passenger cars, a cafe bar lounge, and a baggage car. Thank you all so much for watching this video and showing your continued support for this channel and for rail preservation. Don't forget to click on the links below in the description to learn more, buy your tickets, volunteer, or donate. And of course, to stay up to date on more exciting Railfan updates and announcements videos in the future, click on the subscribe button and click the Receive All Notifications option after clicking the bell. A playlist of all the other Railfan updates and announcements videos will be on the left, as well as another video on the right. And don't forget to like this video and also comment your excitement and support down below, as those will always help this YouTube channel support more rail preservation projects. This is Transcontinental Railfan, and I'll see you in another video.